What's up, everybody? It's Tierra Moore, and I wanted to share a status that I had wrote on Facebook earlier today, and it says, "A friend of mine once told me that you should never stay anywhere you are uncomfortable. I pondered on this for weeks, and God spoke and said, oftentimes the uncomfortableness is misconceived as my will, but in actuality, it's not. Many don't even consider consulting me before making hasty decisions." So I posed this question and I said, what if the uncomfortable feeling that you're feeling is God telling you that you don't belong there? What if that uneasy, unsettled feeling is God saying run? How much time and trouble and confusion could we avoid if we just consult God first? This is one of the biggest things today, because a lot of people will make prayer their last resort instead of their first resort. And I get it. I understand that some people are reality thinkers. I understand that some people, be like, oh, prayer is the last thing that I'm thinking about if my house is on fire. But sometimes we have to leap out on faith and fully trust God and believe that he is going to do exactly what he said he was going to do, and believe that he is who he says that he is. A lot of the times we tend to not really believe God to be a provider, but we believe that God is our savior. How can you believe that he is your savior if you don't believe in the provider part of him? He has multiple sides to him. God has, multiple dimensions, and a lot of people try to close God in and put God in a box, and God is saying, will you trust me enough to give you back more than what you lost? Will you trust me enough, that my timing is better than your timing? Will you trust me enough that I have a plan for your life? I have an expected end for you. I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you. A lot of the people, in this world today don't trust him. Any vast decisions, make sure that you are asking God, is this your will for my life? Like, is this what you want me to do? Is this where I need to be? Because a lot of the times, like I said, we misconceive that uncomfortable feeling as, oh, I'm growing, or, oh, this is just different than what I'm usually doing, so this is God's will. And God is like, that's not my will for your life. I gave you feeling for a reason. I gave you unction for a reason. I gave you discernment for a reason. And a lot of people negate those things, those tools that God gave us. Just because it's uncomfortable doesn't mean that it's his will. And just because, it's new, it doesn't mean that it's his will. We have to get into position and get into a constant, thing where we consult God before making any decisions. So I love y'all.